It sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. We've got George. He's out there with Jason Tatum. And it's G into the five.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the top.
And it's Houdini missing. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a three-point game. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. The chosen one, the pass to Jackson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
On the wing, Tatum. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. George for three. Connects from downtown.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Jackson with a screen on White. Here's the chosen one. His last outing, he had 24 points. 3 on the clock. For three, Demon. G with a rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Houdini. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
They set the pick. For three, Randall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Demon. It's Jackson, high post. And it's rejected. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. Number 5, Brooklyn.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And some tough salary decisions this summer for the Boston Celtics coach.
Well, in one way, it's a good problem to have, possessing too much time. But with this new CBA, it's harder to retain everybody like we saw with Celtics teams of old.
Here's Demon. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Jackson gets the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
The chosen one, the pass to Randall. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. The rebound, Celtics. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Here's the chosen one. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jackson with a screen on White. G with a rebound.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And there's White. That's good on the assist by Tatum.
White knows he has the green light to fire from deep. Great looking 3-ball there.
Here's the chosen one. No good on the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the bucket is good. Tatum's got 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. for Brooklyn. And here we can check out the story for him.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Nets trail by 4. The chosen one, the pass to Jackson. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside White. Outside Tatum. There's the block.
Well, you got to love the energy Randall showed on defense there. He deserved to come away with the block.
Ooh, poked away. There's Tatum with the 3. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 8.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Jackson outside. It's a 3-pointer.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Houdini, pass to White. And here's Tatum. Releases. That won't go either for Tatum. To the middle. Here's Randall. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Ellis with it. Picked up by Tatum. Ellis passes to Randall. The 3-ball. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Boston leading by 4. And now the Nets on the break. And here's Porter outside. No good on the shot. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast. But it doesn't work like that. EA, back to you.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. And to the Celtics, they're shooting an impressive 47%.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now,
timeout.
man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Come on, let's see those dance moves. Look at those moves. Two left feet there. Substitutions on the court.
Randall outside. From deep. Boston pulls it in. G's got rebound number 7 tonight. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Clock at 4. Pass to Hauser. Here's the pick. Pritchard with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Pulls up on the wing. Pritchard, no good.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
For 3, Randall. To stop the drought. And Jackson lays it in. Jackson's got 9.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Pass to Gonzalez. Down low. Here's Gene. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's the chosen one. Defended by Pritchard. The chosen one shot is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pritchard with it. No points so far. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Queta. Now here's Hauser. Porter with the steal. By himself. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, you want your teams to run anytime they can. Porter Jr. doing a nice job in transition.
Pritchard, the pass to Gonzalez. Here's G, defended by Jackson. From behind the arc. Hauser can't get it to go.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Randall, a screen on Pritchard. The chosen one, the pass to Jackson. The game now all tied up. He's got 11.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Queta. Outside Pritchard. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Rebound Brooklyn. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Porter. Here's the chosen one. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. It's Jackson, high post. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Celtics shooting 45% from the field in this first. Pass to G. They still need this. And he lays it up and in. And that's now 8 points for G.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Randall on the screen. And here's Porter outside. G with a rebound. G's got 8 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And some rookies here that have wasted no time making their defense stand out. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ellis outside. For 3, Randall. Boston with a rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's G. Another one falls for Boston.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Demon. Outside for Randall. This one for 3. G with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Here's G, guarded by Sharp. Here's G. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Derek White. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Sam Hauser, and it's Houdini in at the one spot. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. After playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
As Tatum drills the three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Clowney can't get it to go.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
White, the pass to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot here. And it's Houdini missing.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Clowney. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3. The chosen one's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Hauser. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Williams. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by White. Celtics lead by 5. Pass to Houdini. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Houdini. He had 9 points in his last time out. With the drive, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. This is the shot that he'll shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And he drops it first. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
So he gets them both. Nets trail by 7. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Jackson. Tatum pulls it in. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Here's Houdini. Give him 8. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. A chosen one. Pass to Jackson. Here's Clowney. Still no points. Here's the chosen one. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Brooklyn shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Boston leading by 5. The open shot, White, that falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. White's got 5 now.
So much control from White in the mid-range.
Pass to the chosen one. And there's the screen. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Jackson.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's White. He's got 5. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Scoring rookies in the NBA right now.
Shooting one.
We'll talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
Now here's Jackson. 17 points in the game. Williams shot.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
George for 3. Hits the trifecta. George has got his second bucket on the night.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Now here's Williams. Pass to man. Shoots over White. Man misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 7. Outside, Williams. Pass to Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Jackson. And the Nets tack on 2 more. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. 6-point lead. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's the chosen one. Again, the Nets score.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Stolen by Jackson. Pass to man. Back to Williams. And here's Jackson. Here's the chosen one. He's got 9. Here's Clowney. Shot clock at 3. Sinks the tray. And it's now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
And showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
There's a screen. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Oh, the response from Tatum.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Here's the chosen one. A valuable contributor, averaging 25 points a game.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Tatum. He's got 16. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Nets trail by 5. Here's the chosen one. 11 points in the game. Here's Clowney. Tries to save it, and they'll get another chance. Here's the chosen one. And that one is stopped right through.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by Brooklyn, and the basket by Houdini.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Clowney. Here's the chosen one. Outside man. Just 5 on the clock. Up and in on the layup.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Celtics lead by 4. Inside. Here's G. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And you know, in this quarter, they really brought up their shooting percentage.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Julius Randle's checked in for Clowney. Porter Jr. comes in for Williams. Dimon comes in for Mann.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Dimon. Now Porter. The 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. G. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 9.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Dimon. It's Jackson, high post. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Jackson's got 21.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Now here's George. There's Tatum with the three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Jackson outside. Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 24 points for them.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Here's Randall. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. .151 left in the second period. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Pass to G. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's the chosen one. They set the pick. Outside Porter. And here's Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson with a screen on Tatum. Randall again, the net score.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
For 3, George hits a three-pointer. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to the chosen one. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
There's Tatum with the 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second. The chosen one, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. White for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Boston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Alongside Coach Joe Mazzulla, Coach, your group seems to be controlling the pace of this game. What have you seen in that regard?
We were able to have active hands and turn them over a little bit and get out and transition and run. And so we just have to do a good job of getting to our spacing on offense, getting great looks, and then get back and get our defense set.
Job well done so far. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Take a look here now at Boston. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Boston Celtics.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch for. Does the defense extend to where guys start going inside?
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boston leading by 8. We've got Julius Randle. He's out there with Jackson. Dimon out there with Michael Porter. And it's the chosen one in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Now here's Tatum. 5 on the clock. It's George on the wing. Off target from outside. Brooklyn shooting has been good. 54% in this one. White for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Now here's Randle. Jackson outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by George. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Dimon. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. There's Tatum with the 3.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Pass to Dimon. Here's the chosen one. Takes a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, it's a tough brand of basketball Randle plays. He endures a lot of contact.
And he's good on the first of 3.
A focal part of this offense. In addition to his scoring ability, Randle is also a terrific passer at his position.
Good on the second one. And he nails the 3rd.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Nets.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Here's the chosen one. Pounded by Tatum. And that one good. That's 28 points for Perez.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to White. Here's G. Here's Houdini. He's got 11.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster.
And it's blocked. Here's G. 15 points in the game. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's the chosen one. There's the drive.
Ooh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And the shot's good.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Here we go. Brooklyn goes. Team fight.
Pass to Jackson, right wing. Randall outside. Porter from outside. Boston pulls it in. G's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
George outside. On the wing, Tatum puts up a three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's the chosen one. 19 points in the game. Spins. Here's Dimon. He's guarded by White. Shot clock at 6. Jackson with a screen on Tatum. For 3. Randall. G with a rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's Houdini, and he makes it on the layup. Houdini's got 13 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Pass to Tatum. Brooklyn pulls it in. Jackson's.
That is a rarity. He takes flight. He usually hammers it home.
Oh, and that with no question powered it down.
Well, you expect Porter to take his own shot there, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys, back to you.
Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's Tatum following the bucket by Brooklyn to the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
There's no argument that Tatum's at his best when he's distributed.
Pass to Porter. Here's the chosen one. 23 points in the game. And the Nets making a change here. Ellis is checked in.
Coming out on the floor for your Knicks, number 9, Keon Ellis.
There's Jackson with the 3. Boston pulls it in.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. The chosen one, the pass to Jackson. Kept alive. The and he cuts it down.
Yeah, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Now here's Tatum. Give him 30 from outside the arc. And the basket by Houdini. Houdini's got 16 points now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Randall outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes.
But it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Houdini. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Randall. Baseline jumper right on the money. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Few guys take as many mid-range jumpers as Randall, the lefty. Very confident for this one.
Here's Tatum. Nice look inside from Tatum.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Demon. Yet to see a basket. Jackson outside. Launches a three. Buries it from three.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
George outside. There's Tatum with the three. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
Pass to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Denial. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. He's checked in for Jackson. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in for White. Shot clock at 2. And again, it's the Nets missing. Celtics lead by 14. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Sharp up top. Pass to Porter. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Fires from way outside. G with a rebound. G's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
They get it back. Tatum from long range. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Porter. To the middle. Here's Randall. And he gets it to go. Randall's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Pritchard finds Tatum. The shot. And Boston again with the bucket.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Now here's Sharp. No points yet. Unloads from 13. And it's Randall that time. On the assist by Porter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Nets trail by 17. Now Ellis. Outside Porter. Randall on the screen. For 3, Demon. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. From the arc. Ellis with a rebound. The Nets shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Porter. Down low. Got a hand on it. That's another board. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Just dominating the glass.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Here's Demon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Randall deciding where to go with it. Tatum. Coming in. Controls the rebound and the putback. Porter's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, great effort on the glass. Porter Jr. doesn't get enough credit for that part of his game.
And finished off by Tatum.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Dimon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Porter. Pass to Dimon from downtown. The shot off that time. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Celtics. Jason Tatum out there with Sam Hauser. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Houdini in at the 2. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
They set the screen. Tipped away. The chosen one grabs the board. The chosen one's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's man. Defense right on him. Jackson outside. Outside Tatum. Pass to Houdini. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here is Williams. Here's the chosen one. Back to Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Robinson finds Pritchard. Here's Houdini. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Nets. Jackson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's the chosen one. Here's Clowney. To the wing on the left. Here's the chosen one. Defended by Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the chosen one. Knocks it down from distance. The chosen one's got 28 points for the game.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
There's the screen. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams passes to the chosen one. Williams with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Williams misses. Celtics lead by 22. Here's Tatum, and he gets that one. 46 points for Jason Tatum.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's Houdini. Connects from downtown. Houdini's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's put that first half behind him, and looks like his confidence is back.
The chosen one, the pass to man. Jackson, the screen, fires the 3, and that one's good. Man,
exchanging buckets downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Here's the chosen one. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, man. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya. We got some t-shirts with a lot of gracious, most exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care. Who wants a t-shirt? Come on! From the Brooklyn.
Boston leading by 21. Here's G. Pass to Tatum. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coach's challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about them?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
Jackson for three. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. White, the pass to G. For three. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Clowney. Outside, Williams. And here's Jackson. He's guarded by White. Here's Clowney. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now here's White. Tatum from long range. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Team foul. At the line, Jackson stepping to the line with 2 shots.
First one falls.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And so Jackson nails both of them. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league in the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score, trying to make an offensive play, and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Nets making their last shot. Here's Houdini, and there's a pick. The three is up. The rebound by Jackson. Outside man. And there's the rejection.
On defense, how valuable is White? He's a guard who can protect the rim.
For Brooklyn, Randall, he's checked in for Clowney. Porter Jr. comes in for Williams. Dimon comes in for Mann. The chosen one, the pass to Porter. For three, Randall. Boston pulls it in. Houdini's got 4 rebounds now. Here's G. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam. Pass to the chosen one. Back to Porter. Now here's Randall. Now Jackson, hounded by Tatum. Here's Dimon, 4 on the clock. Shoots over White. And it's Dimon missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on.
Connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. The chosen one lays it up and banks it in. The chosen one's got 30 points.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Here's Houdini. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Jackson on the wing. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got 41.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Pass to White. Three-pointer. And the Celtics another 3.
Sometimes you just know it's coming. White couldn't wait to let that one fly. Respond to the 3 on the other end.
As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. But I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Pass to Dimon. For 3, Randall. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
3 shots.
Shooting 3.
And that one misses. He does not get the second one. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching. And those 2 misses could prove to be huge. They're not making it easy for themselves now.
Pass to Tatum. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Porter. It's deflected.
Well, you know what?
Stay here. Brooklyn ball.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn.
2 minutes to play.
Pass to Dimon. Clock at 6. Outside Porter. Here's the three.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender. George's timing and feel for how to guard guys is a valuable commodity.
Outside White. And it's all from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Randall can't hit.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable.
Good! Another from 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
Fearlessness from Randall to come right back. Answer that 3.
Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's the chosen one. There's another rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter. And everybody contributing. So, you know, I liked it.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jason Tatum.